Stays? Imagine this. You wake up, open X, and your entire timeline is on fire. One name is dominating everything, trending worldwide not once, but twice in the same day. He's sitting pretty at the top of the main trends in 9 different countries, multiple hashtags are exploding, and in just a few hours, over 330,000 posts flood the platform with his name. Who is this absolute legend owning the internet right now? Hold that thought, because today we're diving deep into one of the most insane Felix moments of 2025, and trust me, you're not ready for how wild this gets. Let's set the scene. Felix Lee from StrayKids, the deep voice sunshine with visuals that could stop traffic and a smile that melts hearts worldwide, has been on a whole different level lately. From global brand ambassador deals to solo campaigns, our boy has been booked and busy. And then Bangkok happened. Everything exploded in the best way possible, and Stays turned X into a Felix shrine overnight. This wasn't just a trend, this was a full-on takeover. It all started when Felix landed in Bangkok for Tamborin's massive Southeast Asia launch. The moment he stepped out of Suvarnabhumi Airport in that iconic white suit and blonde hair glowing under the sun, Thai Stays lost their minds. Fans camped out for hours, phones up, screaming his name. Within minutes, hashtag Felix Tambourines Bangkok was born and started climbing fast. Malaysia hit 271K posts in hours. Indonesia had it trending at number 19 with 35.3K posts. The energy was electric. The next day, Felix officially opened Tambourine's very first Southeast Asia flagship store in Bangkok. Picture this: sleek, minimalist store, soft lighting, luxurious scents in the air, and Felix standing in the center looking like he walked straight out of a magazine. He cut the ribbon, posed with lucky fans, handed out perfume samples, and basically owned the entire event. The visuals? Insane. The outfit? Immaculate. Stays on X were screaming visual king behavior, and they weren't wrong. Hashtag Tambourines X Felix trended worldwide at number 1 with 16.1K posts, while Thailand locked him in at number 5. Even South Korea, his home base, had him trending at number 27. Proud doesn't even begin to cover it. And then came the light-up moment. Felix literally pressed the button that illuminated the entire Tambourines Bangkok store at night. The building glowed, the crowd roared, and the internet collectively passed out. Videos from the scene went viral instantly. Worldwide trend number 2 of the day, locked in. Hashtags Felix lights up Tambourines and hashtag Felix in Bangkok were everywhere. Portugal randomly had Felix trending at number 1. The Netherlands had StrayKids trending because of him. This man was unstoppable. But wait, it wasn't just the Tambourines event blowing up. At the same time, Felix was starring in Naver's huge Spotify campaign in Korea. The ad dropped, and there he was. Casual fit, deep voice, promoting Spotify Premium with that effortless charm. The campaign was sleek, the message was clear, and Stays ate it up. Hashtag Felix Naver Spotify campaign trended worldwide with over 3.4K posts. The Netherlands had him in the trends again. Philippines had hashtag Felix at number 50. Even random locations were joining the chaos. And because the universe clearly wanted Stays to ascend that week, StrayKids dropped another 2 kids' room discussion featuring Felix and Lee No playing the legendary Paparro game. You know the one, where they tackle the stick from both ends and get dangerously close. The chemistry, off the charts. The teasing, savage. The screams from fans, deafening. Clips spread like wildfire, and suddenly Lee No and Felix was trending in multiple countries. Indonesia had it at number 14. The memes were endless. Felix looks innocent but plays dirty became the quote of the day. Let's talk numbers for a second, because this was historic. In just a few hours, Felix-related posts surpassed 330,000 on X. He trended worldwide twice in one day. He dominated the main trends in 9 countries: Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines, South Korea, the Netherlands, Portugal, Puerto Rico, and more. Multiple hashtags: Felix Tambourines Bangkok, hashtag Tambourines X Felix, hashtag Felix Neighbor Spotify campaign, all charting high globally. This wasn't just a moment, this was a full-blown Felix renaissance.
This is what happens when hard work, talent, and an insanely dedicated fan base collide. Felix went from the trainee who struggled with Korean to a global ambassador opening luxury stores and fronting major campaigns. Stays showed up and showed out, flooding every platform with love, edits, threads, and proud tears. Some fans were crying about how far he's come. Others were joking that Felix trends faster than they can finish their homework. Same energy, honestly. So what's next for him? More solo activities? A potential solo track? Bigger brand deals? The possibilities feel endless right now. One thing's for sure, Felix is not just a member of StrayKids anymore. He's a full-on solo force, and the world is taking notice. And honestly, the way everything aligned that week felt almost cinematic. The Tamborix launch wasn't just a store opening, it was Felix's coronation as the face of luxury K-beauty in Southeast Asia. Brands don't pick just anyone to open their first ever flagship in a new region. They picked the guy whose face cards never decline, whose voice makes perfume ads sound like ASMR ballads, and whose mere presence turns a regular Thursday into a national holiday. Tambourines even dropped limited edition Felix photo cards inside the store, and those sold out faster than concert tickets. Thai stays were posting videos of themselves sprinting through the mall just to secure one. That's power. Meanwhile, the Naver Spotify campaign hit different because it was the first time Felix got a solo cut of a major domestic ad in years. No group shots, no shared lines, just him, his deep voice narrating the perks of premium, and that soft gaze straight into the camera that made half the fandom need a minute to breathe. Korean netizens who usually sleep on ads were suddenly pausing, rewinding, and screenshotting. Since when did paying for Spotify feel this personal? One viral post asked, and the quote tweets were pure chaos. It wasn't just an ad, it felt like Felix was personally telling you to upgrade your life. Holiday. Tambourines even dropped limited edition Felix photo cards inside the store, and those sold out faster than concert tickets. Thai stays were posting videos of themselves sprinting through the mall just to secure one. That's power. Meanwhile, the Naver Spotify campaign hit different because it was the first time Felix got a solo cut of a major domestic ad in years. No group shots, no shared lines, just him, his deep voice narrating the perks of premium, and that soft gaze straight into the camera that made half the fandom need a minute to breathe. Korean netizens who usually sleep on ads were suddenly pausing, rewinding, and screenshotting. Since when did paying for Spotify feel this personal? One viral post asked, and the quote tweets were pure chaos. It wasn't just an ad, it felt like Felix was personally telling you to upgrade your life.